But this isn't actually, despite what journalists typically do, this isn't actually about blaming particular players. We are all responsible. I'm responsible. I actually root for the Yankees. I mean, talk about being sort of rooting for the worst possible offender when it comes to doing everything he can do. Thank you. But everyone is responsible. I went to medical school, and I didn't have a course called How to Think Skeptically or How Not to Order Tests. We have this sort of system where, that's what you do. And it actually took being a journalist, to understand all these incentives. Economists like to say there are no bad people, there are just bad incentives. And that's actually true. Because what we've created is a sort of field of dreams when it comes to medical technology, right? So when you put another MRI in every corner, you put a robot in every hospital saying that everyone has to have robotic surgery, well, we've created a system where if you build it, they will come. But you can actually perversely tell people to come, convince them that they have to come. But it was when I became a journalist that I really realized how I was part of this problem and how we all are part of this problem. I was medicalizing every risk factor. I was writing stories, commissioning stories every day that were trying to sort of, not necessarily make people worried, although that was what often happened. But, there are ways out. I saw my own internist last week, and he said to me, and he told me something that everyone in this audience could have told me for free, but I paid him for the privilege, which is that I need to lose some weight. Well, he's right. I've had, honest to goodness, high blood pressure for a dozen years now, same age my father got it. And it's a real disease. It's not pre-hypertension, it's actual hypertension, high blood pressure. Well, he's right. But he didn't say to me, well, you have pre-obesity, or you have pre-diabetes, or anything like that. He didn't say, better start taking this statin. You need to lower your cholesterol. No, he said, go out and lose some weight. Come back and see me in a bit. Or just give me a call and let me know how you're doing. So that's, to me, a way forward. Billy Beane, by the way, learned the same thing. He learned from watching this kid who he eventually hired, who was really successful for him, that it wasn't swinging for the fences. It wasn't swinging at every pitch like the sluggers do, which is what all the expensive teams like the Yankees like to pick up those guys. This kid told him, you got to watch the guys, and you got to go out and find the guys who like to walk. Because getting on base by a walk is just as good. And in our healthcare system, we need to figure out, is that really a good pitch, or should we let it go by and not swing at everything? Thanks.
Created using Powtoon.